Hi, this is Thunder E from Booredatwork.com, and today we'll be doing a review of the HP 2011 Xi IPS LED backlit monitor. This is HP's 20-inch IPS LED monitor. It's got a resolution of 1600 by 900. It's also eco-friendly. It's got eco highlights, recyclable plastics is made from. It's got it's mercury free, all that fun stuff. But it's also costs $149 for an IPS display. That is very affordable. So let's see how it looks, and also go ahead and test it out. So we're gonna open this up. Already done the cutting of the box, if you will. Here, and see if we can slide this out. It seems everything slides out entirely. Empty box. So of course we have our installation discs, telephone numbers you need to call HP, DVI cables, VGA cables. Got your power adapter here, and of course this is internationally fit, so it's pretty cool. Set that aside for a second. Of course, power plug, standard. Got part of your base. See, you have another disc here. Might just be multiple. This is a review sample from HP, but of course we're going to show you the setup process for this. Base itself, see, it's all made from plastic, and we'll lift this up to showcase our IPS monitor. So the 2011 Xi, it says an IPS monitor. It's got 2 ports, and it's got pretty great resolution here, so you can see how it looks overall. It's got 3 million dynamic contrast. It's got 2 connections. See at the bottom here, if you can see that clearly, it's got physical buttons. So you got your power button here, OK, plus up, menu button, if you will. Flip this aside to the back. You can see the power plug, DVI, VGA. So it looks like it's very simple to set up. And we're actually going to do that on camera for you guys here. And your base, of course, that attaches. Very simple. And then all you have to do is attach this part here. Good. There you go. And there you have it. I'm going to drop this down so you guys can take a better look. So we're going to, of course, connect this to our computer, set it up, use it for a while, and we'll get back to you to tell you about performance and how well it functions. Alright, so let's take a closer look at the HP 2011 Xi. Of course, as we know, this is an IPS monitor, resolution 1600 by 900, so you do get 720p resolution basically. Now, looking at the controls, you have 4 physical buttons plus a power button at the bottom here. So there's a power button here, which you can turn on and off the monitor. And then we have 4 buttons. There's an OK button, up and down, plus, and then there's a menu. So menu's on the far left. We hit the menu button, and you can see the menu controls. You have controls for brightness, let me go the other way. Brightness, your contrast, your color, image control, OSD, management, language, information, factory reset, and source control. So if we go into, say, management, the others understand quite, hit OK. You can manage power saver controls. You can also do mobile display, monitor status, bezel powered LED, and of course sleep timer. And we'll just hit cancel here. So the buttons are very simple and easy to use. It's very straightforward settings for your monitor. It's easy to use. It's the up and down, and it's easy to calibrate your controls or the different settings you want for the monitor. So let's go back here. Hit OK, save and return, and we hit the menu out. So looking at the monitor itself, now again, this is an IPS monitor. It's 20 inches. You also have it priced at $149, and I think a lot of people realize that this is a very solid monitor. It's got very good viewing angles, and I say it actually color reproduction is not forced, so you don't get those false colors. You actually get true colors, and we're looking at editing software here I'm using, but I can show you a quick video trailer here, just to give you an idea of how videos will look on the monitor itself. And this is the trailer for a new Superman movie. Just playing that for you off screen so you can see how well that looks. Again, you can see that the reproduction is very clean and clear. You get, you can't necessarily see this off the video, but you get exact same color tone that you expect. This is supposed to be in Alaska in the trailer, so it's dollar colors, things like that. And you can see as it transitions, it's just very, very sharp. For an IPS monitor at this price range, usually IPS monitors are more expensive, but you can see how well and sharp this looks. Also, response time is great on the monitor. It responds very fast, and you also have very good viewing angle. So if I actually, as we're watching this, I'll just move this along. You can see the viewing angles there, that even though we've moved the angle off, it's still, you can still actually see the trailer quite well. And you can see, and that's of course where Superman is flying off. And you can see how sharp it still looks, even though I've moved the viewing angles there. So that's something to note. They've done a good job with the viewing angles with this monitor, and they've actually made it so that it's quite visible and quite clear. So I'm just set this properly for you guys here. We'll close that off. You've got two connections. You've got DVI connection and VGA, so you've got some solid connection, and this is a photo on here, so you can see. I'm going to zoom in a little closer so you guys can take a better look. Of course, that's my wallpaper. Right? You see how clear and sharp that looks in general. So overall, I love the monitor. I love the price range. It's $149 for an IPS monitor. That's very, very good. You've got standard button controls instead of touch sensitive controls, which I actually prefer, because some of the times the touch sensitive controls get a little finicky. The buttons, you're pressing the physical button, and it actually works well. Resolution, 16 by 900, and of course we'd like to have 1080p, but this is not limited to technology or something HP couldn't make. You just could say it's industry demands and consumer demands itself at this size range of 20 inches. Fast response time, videos look great on it. I'm using it in a dual monitor setup right now. You can see this is of course my other monitor here. And even though it's a 24-inch and that's a TFT monitor and this is an IPS, I actually use the IPS to do my video editing and watch videos off there just because it looks sharper for me. So if you guys have any questions or any comments, let us know. But I definitely recommend this. I think if you're looking for a monitor, at that price range, an IPS monitor with solid performance and visuals, I say definitely go ahead and pick up the HP 2011 Xi. So this is Thunder E saying thank you, and always enjoy entertainment.